I am in my 2005 Ford Focus, and today I'm going to try to repair an AC problem I've been having, and specifically it's this cable here. About 2 weeks ago I turned on my car and I was driving somewhere, and my window was a little foggy, so I went to kind of defrost it a little bit, and I turned it this way and then it got stuck, and then when I went to turn it back the other way, kind of felt it snap, and ever since then it's been really loose here and not working properly, and it's been stuck on heat ever since. So I suspect I have a broken, there's actually a cable that goes from here. Both of these are cable operated, and there's a cable that goes down to like an actuator that moves like a blend door, and if the cable's broken or stretched, it doesn't work right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this cover off. I'm going to try to get to this cable so I can replace it. I'm going to pull this cover off. I'm going to pull these 4 screws down here to get this panel off. There's one here, one there, and should be some more down here somewhere. I got to get down there. There's one, and probably one over here somewhere. Not sure, but I got to get down there and look. So got to get this cover off, and then over here you can actually you might even be able to see it in here. I don't know if you can see, but over here there's some actuators behind this area here, and I'm going to try to get access to those to change out this cable. Now the cable I'm talking about, I actually bought one because I know I broke it. I just here's a part number. Well, that says potentiometer, so maybe that's not the right part number. Anyway, I ordered one from Ford Motor Company, and this is the box that I got. This is what's in it. I think this is the right one, or at least I hope it is. That should be the part that snaps in the actuator down there. This part's the part where the handle goes. Anyway, I'm going to get busy and try to pop this off, and I'll hopefully be able to show you guys. It's kind of a cramped quarters, but I'm going to try to. I'm going to try to pop this off. I'm either going to use a screwdriver like this, or I'm going to try a little putty knife I have to get that thing off. Got that. Popping that off. Hopefully I'm not blocking the view, but I don't have a cameraman, and it's kind of already bumping stuff. As you can see, I already got this part out. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm gonna let me show you what I got here. There's actually a clip behind this power outlet that's kind of holding it from coming out further, and it looks like this. I'm gonna pull that clip off so I can give myself a little more room, hopefully. And just pulls out, which that did. Gave me a little more room. Now, looks like the only thing holding this thing in looks like is a screwdriver. I mean a Phillips head. Phillips head right there holding that whole assembly on, looks like. And you can see this is pretty crusty. I don't know if it's showing up, but boy, that's real dirty. So I'm going to take this one single screw out right here, and then hopefully this whole thing will pull out. I'm just going to take this off, hopefully. Just one screw. I just got to pull this out. I'm going to pop that off. I just pulled it. Hopefully you saw that. Now this piece should come out. Anyway, to get this out, you just twist it to the left. Let me show you. You just grab it and you twist it. It's kind of like a lamp socket. You just twist it. Sorry, I only got one hand, then it pulls out easy. So it's out. And I just got to figure out how to get it out on that side, but that side, it's out. Now I'm just going to remove these screws real quick. And it's I think it's an 8 millimeter bolts holding that sucker on. So let me pull these out real quick. Yep, 8 millimeter. So that's 4 bolts. This panel should come out now, I think. It's clipped on. It's got a little clip right there. I'm just going to lay it down. Okay. Once you get that down, let me show you what I see. Right there is the 2 cables I'm talking about. The one I'm replacing is the black one right there, the lower one. I've already got it done from this side. I just got to basically pop that out and thread it through a new one. Hopefully. That's sorry, it's kind of dark under here, but yeah, gotta try to figure out how to get this thing out. Looks like there's clips on it. And it looks like there's 2 clips up top. Just push out. Yeah, it popped right out. See? It was pretty easy. 2 clips. Now this thing should... Oh yeah, see? That's what turns this. You can see how I can move that manually. So if you didn't have a cable to replace it, you could just come in here and, you know, do it manually, but it's kind of a pain. You see how that works? And let me go ahead and pull this out. You can see as I pull this, hoping, well, maybe it's easier to pull it out this way. Let me see. Okay, what's going on here? It's like a little metal bar. I'm going to try pulling it out this way. Okay. Yeah, there was a little... That was the hardest part, was getting that clip out. Okay, look here. You can just watch this. I'm going to plug this back on and I'm going to turn it. You can see, like, even this, it's I know it's this because like it's bound up. And you can see it's not wanting to, this part's not turning very well. It's not doing what it's supposed to do. See? Broken or stretched cable. Just to show you. Let me check the new one. Okay. Here's the new one. I got the thing on there. Look here. See how well that turns? The new one. That's what it should be doing. That other one wasn't doing that. See? So I'm going to replace this. I'm ready to throw this one in now, hopefully. Just pull that off. You can see that's how that fits on. It's keyed, it just snaps in. I'm going to stick it back in on this side and then screw it in. Then I'm going to feed it through, and hopefully this will go right in. You can see how it goes. I mean, it only goes in one way. The part that goes into the hole has got to line up with the screw hole. So pretty simple. Let me just get this over here. Sorry, I don't have a cameraman. This is tight quarters. See, you just stick that part in like that, and then turn it so it locks in. Now I can screw that. Just stuck it in, turned it. Now I'm ready to put a screw back in. Found my screwdriver. I'm going to just screw this in. Okay, now this side's pretty much done. I just got to feed this through. If I can, just going to stick it through here. Down there until it comes out the other side. And you can see it coming out down there. And it's down there now. See, popped out right there. It's hanging right here. Now I'm just going to put this, I'm going to snap this back in where it goes. Hopefully you guys can see this. Go ahead and throw this in. This only fits in there one way. Okay, that part's in. That part's turning down there like it's supposed to. You can see it. Working great. Hoping you guys can see this. This thing has to be like clocked in there, right? It has to go in like this. You can't just cram it in. It's like, it has to be matched to that shaft. This is the hard part. Okay. And it's dark as hell back here, so I'm gonna hold it back. But this shaft is like a half moon shape, and this is also a half moon shape. So you got to turn this a little bit. Let me turn this. Basically, if you turn this all the way to the right, you want to turn this all the way to the right, I think. And I think it'll fit now. Let's see. And all goes well. Is she fitting? I'm gonna have to set this down because I'm gonna have to wiggle this while I move that to make it slip right in. There it goes. I just wiggled that a tiny bit back and forth, like this, just a hair, to get that shaft to slip in, and I just snap it in, push it in. That's it. Okay. Just check it, pull back on it. It's good. Push this cable in. I'm done. I just got to put that cover back on. But let me just look at it, make sure it's moving easy, and it is. Hey, perfect. You can see the gears turning. It moves nice and easy. Sorry about the dark, but it's Sorry about it being so dark out here, but it's really overcast and about to start raining. And I just got to put this cover back on, just 4 bolts. I'm going to throw this back on and then I'm going to test it out. But that's where I'm at. It wasn't too bad. Moment of truth here, guys. Oh yeah, blowing cold. I got getting hot. Changing great. Hey, job well done. Works like a champ. I got my AC back. Hey, all right. It makes me happy. 'Cause, man, it was getting hot here in Kansas City. Whew. Yep, works great though. Changes real smooth. Perfect. All right, done deal.